Fulton County DA Fannie Willis is ready to announce the outcome of her investigation into former President Donald Trump's involvement in the effort to overthrow the 2020 election result in Georgia. She told CNN affiliate WXIA in a recent interview, quote, "The work is accomplished. We've been working for 2.5 years. We're ready to go." Uh-oh. Is happening. Now, Willis is preparing for potential indictment of former president and his allies. And of course, we don't actually know if he'll be indicted because she hasn't made the announcement yet. But her next statement to me kind of gives it away. Here's what she said, quote, "Some people may not be happy with the decisions that I'm making. And sometimes when people are unhappy, they act in a way that could create harm." Her comments over the weekend come as security around the Fulton County Courthouse was ramped up over the last week. Gee, I wonder who she had in mind when she made that statement. Could it be the kind of people that, tried to bust into the Capitol building to try to stop the certification of the election? Could it be the same kind of people who were sending in death threats pretty much on a daily basis? Gee, I wonder who that could be. Could it be Antifa? No. Could it be Black Lives Matter? No. We know who that is. We know. All right. So now, what does this tell me? Indictments are coming, or at least one. And look, this could be the nail in the proverbial coffin for Donald Trump, depending on, of course, the charges, if there are any that could be involved in this potential indictment. Again, we just don't know yet. Trump is already facing, though, 2 criminal trials over his one of his handling of classified material at Mar-a-Lago. The other one is, of course, due to alleged hush money payments to a porn star, Stormy Daniels. He's also expected to be hit with charges involving Jack Smith's investigation into his role in overturning the 2020 election result overall. Fannie Willis's investigation, of course, dealt with Georgia. However, it's a pretty wide-ranging investigation that might involve racketeering charges. Now, Willis said that she would make an announcement by September 1st, whether or not she is actually going to charge Donald Trump. Now, of course, Trump does not want another indictment. Obviously, nobody would. However, too bad for him. His attempt to try to block Fannie Willis from even investigating him has failed. Now, back in March, Trump and his lawyers sued to have Ms. Willis barred from indicting him based on any evidence uncovered during the special grand jury probe, and asked to have Ms. Willis disqualified from any further investigation or prosecution of his alleged interference in the election. Because nothing says, I'm completely 100% innocent, then please get rid of this DA. I'm just saying. Now, in an opinion and order issued on Monday, Judge Robert McBurney said Mr. Trump and the fake elector, Kathleen Latham, both had lacked any standing to challenge the investigation before indictments were even returned by a grand jury that had begun meeting last month. The movements asserted injuries that would open the doors to the courthouse to their claims are either insufficient or else speculative and unrealized, he wrote. They're insufficient because, while being subject or even target of a highly publicized criminal investigation is likely an unwelcome and unpleasant experience, one that I've never had to experience, but apparently one that Donald Trump has multiple times. No court has ever held the status alone prevents a basis for the courts to interfere with or halt the investigation. So, sad day for you, Trump. You did not get your way. Now, it's funny because that entire argument kind of reminds me of The Office. Okay, Michael Scott's character claimed that he was the victim of a hate crime because he hated it. Or the character of Michael Scott. Sorry. Well, I hate it. No, wait, but that's not what that means. You can't just stop an investigation because you feel uncomfortable with being investigated. Okay, I mean that's not the way it works. That's not the way the law works. Okay, but anyway, look, I think it's pretty clear that Trump expects charges, and I think it's clear to me, at least, in my opinion, because Trump knows what he was doing. trying to steal an election. And so it's the same thing that he accuses the Democrats of doing. And as always, it's just projection.